friends. I hope you are doing fine and you are safe and well. I just wanted to update you a little bit of the situation in Bethlehem, in Palestine. After 547 declared cases of infection by the virus corona, we have been recovering a lot, alhamdulillah. And actually we have around 213 cases who are still unfortunately infected, and the rest have recovered. We have cases in the eastern part of Jerusalem, in the West Bank, and in Gaza. And today Bethlehem has been declared clean of the virus after the recovery of the last one who was confined. So alhamdulillah, all is happening well in Bethlehem. Yet everybody should have gloves and mask when we are circulating in public spaces, in groups and so on. Universities are still closed, schools are still closed, no public weddings, no public events, no public gatherings. Schools and universities are extended to open by the beginning of August for the moment, and so on. So precautions are still going on. On another level, the Israeli occupation is still going on. In these days, we commemorate the 72nd anniversary of the Nakba, which is unfortunately still going on. And with the new plans of the Israeli government declaring the annexation of certain parts of the West Bank, if not all, at least 2/3 are planned to be annexed from here till July 2020. And of course, the international community is under the burden of this pandemic that has paralyzed everybody all over the world. So the annexation plans are continuing, unfortunately. The attacks of the settlers in these illegal colonies are continuing, whether it's poisoning lands or cutting trees or breaking the cars of people or attacking villagers and so on, and spit on places where people could be eventually contaminated by these spits everywhere, on cars and door handles and so on in different places. Bethlehem now is clean of the virus. Inshallah, it will continue. The precautions are still going on, gloves, masks, and so on, all over the public spaces and institutions and so on. Yet the work is still slow. And what concerns Alrowwad, we have been active since the beginning of the pandemic, almost 65 days ago, with the different institutions in Aida Camp in partnership with the Friends of Alrowwad in different countries in the world, in France, in Belgium, in the United States, in Norway, in the UK, and so on, to create initiatives, raise funds, and with local partners as well, to respond to the needs by either disinfectants, medicine, food packages for needy families, and so on. That has been going on during the pandemics. With the starting of Ramadan, the holy month of Ramadan, and the continuous, unfortunately, situation of unemployment and no income for families and so on, we started with the initiative of Tkiya, which is kind of hospice that we cook food and try to provide for families all in Aida Camp, but also in neighboring areas. So we cook between 300 to 400 meals per day that are spread between 50 to 80 families that are distributed within Aida Camp. Some families take every day, the most needy, which is about 20-25 families, and of course the elder people, widows, and orphans. And then others take every 2 or 3 days a meal. So most of the people are served, and every needy is served. Whoever comes is served, if not in the same day, the second day, and so on. We hope to increase that to reach a bigger audience, inshallah, if we have the financial means to do that. And that's why I am really grateful for all those who have been very supportive, who have responded to our appeals, and who have contributed financially or by their prayers or sent messages of support and solidarity and so on. We are deeply grateful for all those who took initiatives also to raise funds on our behalf and try to help in one way or the other or diffuse our messages. It has been challenging, and of course we cannot just sit down and wait for miracles to happen. We need to provoke them to happen. So deepest thanks for all those who have been helping us and provoking miracles with us. Now it has been 65 days and it's ongoing, unfortunately, for another month within the regulations of the Palestinian Authority that extended the confinement for another month. Alrowwad has been touched hugely with this in terms of cancelling all the international tours that we had since March in the US, in Turkey, in UK, in Belgium and France and so on. And so it has been a lot of losses on financial level. All our reservations from March till October for the guest house, for delegations which were coming and so on, have been cancelled, and so on, a loss which extends more than $80,000. But the work is still going on, and the team is amazing, and volunteers are coming and sharing with us and distributing meals to the families. We took the initiative to take the meals to the houses instead of having people coming and waiting in lines and so on, because it is a precaution to help people keep their safety, but also by respect to help them keep their dignity. Alrowwad has been active with the emergency cell trying to respond to the needs, and now the hope that even after this pandemic, we hope that this kind of action with the Solidarity Kitchen to provide meals for those who are needy and healthy meals for children and families so that people can live in dignity. My aim is that no one in Aida Camp will be needy. No orphan should not be cared for. No widows or elder people should be left alone. And no students who will not be able to continue their studies. So thank you all for those who have contributed financially to help us respect these engagements in front of those needy people who are our families and beloved ones. And thanks for all who have supported on any level, that we keep our dignity, we keep our fight against this illegal occupation, and this beautiful resistance continue to flourish to help people understand that whatever things we share and are similar with us are things that should bring us closer to each other, and whatever differences that we have should enrich us and make us stronger. Because big challenge with this pandemic is it put a lot of things in perspective and made us understand that all the strengths of the big countries is ridiculous in front of such microorganism. So be well, my friends, be safe. God bless you all. Thank you.